One of the things that I was really interested in when I started studying astrology is how can I look for like the perfect career for me, or what am I meant to do in this life? And we all come into this world with special talents, or we learn different things from our childhood or the people around us that raised us, or our environment when we were growing up. Whatever the factors were, there are things that lead to us having particular qualities and talents in this life that we are meant to learn and that we are particularly good at. So if you want to find what that might be in your birth chart, you want to look for your 10th house. So your 10th house is your house of career, your house of reputation, of like being in the public eye. So whatever sign is ruling that house. So for example, if you have your 10th house ruled by Taurus, if your 10th house is in Taurus, who is the ruler of that 10th house? So the ruler of Taurus is Venus. Let's say the ruler of your 10th house, or the sign of your 10th house, is in Capricorn. Well, then the ruler of your 10th house, or the ruler of the sign in your 10th house, is Saturn. So you want to look for where is that ruler in your chart. So let's say, going back to the first example, that the ruler of your 10th house is Taurus, or is Venus, because the sign is Taurus. So let's say your 10th house is in Taurus, the ruler is Venus. So we look for Venus. Let's say Venus is in the 6th house. Well, the 6th house has a lot of themes, and they will probably be very prevalent in your life. Maybe you're interested in health, maybe you're interested in natural healing, maybe you're interested in medicine, maybe you do a lot of the menial work. I know that sounds terrible, but like maybe you're a housekeeper, maybe you're someone who cleans up after other people, or you might even be a stay-at-home mom where you clean up after people. You're the person that keeps the world turning. You're the person that does that kind of service to others work so that things stay functioning in the world. So you might have a public role doing something that is has more status, so like say a doctor, but you also might be someone who works as a CNA or does cleaning so that everyone else can go about their work. It's very essential. It's the house of essential work, right? We need those things, but it's also the daily ritualistic type of work. So the 6th house is like the type of work where it's daily, it's day in, day out, it keeps things going. It can be your health routine. So you might even be a personal trainer, or you might be someone who teaches nutrition or herbalism. So there are a lot of themes to look for. And because your 10th house was in Taurus, Venus is the ruler, and Venus was in 6th. So that gives us an idea of what you probably will be doing for work, or what might actually give you the most fulfillment with work. You might, if you have that planet, the ruler in the 6th house, you might feel like you really owe society, or you really get joy out of serving others, like it gives you fulfillment. So if you want to look for the most fulfilling work, although you might have a lot of other interests, then looking at the sign your 10th house is in, and the ruler of that house, and where that planet is located in your chart, what house, will give you a lot of indication of what you will probably be most fulfilled doing.